We'll just give it a few seconds just to make sure that we are live. If you can hear us, welcome along.
Welcome along to the final.
So, today the Fishing Association has come to Jansen's Fisheries in Nottinghamshire, and we have had 8 young competitive anglers fishing against each other. They've fished against each other. They've took it in turns to fish against each other for 7 matches, and that's generated a leaderboard, and the top 4 have then gone through and fished 2 semi-finals, and that has obviously produced 2 winners to make their way to the grand final, which is where we are right now, and you can see they are poised and ready to start. So if you've missed any of today's events, go back and watch them on YouTube. But we're all ready to start, the anglers are all ready to start, so we'll give it the 5 countdown, Sean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All in! Speed fishing. No nets. We just count the fish. They're all the same stamp. Pound, £2. We're just counting the fish. The rule is the fish has to be returned, A, landed in the landing net, but then B, returned to the lake in the landing net. So we have Nicole Marchant on peg 1, winner of the first head-to-head of the semi-finals, versus Kai Bowen on peg 2, who's just beaten Max Owen on the second semi-final. Speed fishing, a new format to match angling.
30 minutes of mayhem.
30 minutes of mayhem, where quite frankly these youngsters have taught us how to fish because they're catching fish at an incredible rate. 48 fish in Nicole's semi-final in 30 minutes.
I bet you can have that for your own.
We've got
Have you got your
independent adjudicators also counting the fish to make sure that we don't get it wrong. But we'll try our best to keep the count on the scoreboard for everybody watching at home. So this is the final between Nicole and Ty to see who will be the inaugural F30 speed fishing event champion. Lots of you have been enjoying this all day. If you've missed any of it, go back and start again. They're all numbered, match 1 to 7, 2 semi-finals. We've issued these young anglers 2 top kits each, a landing net pole. They've turned up with their box and some rigs. We've issued them a pint of pellets for each 30-minute match, and some 6 meals, 4 meals for feed, 6 meals to go on the band.
We'll take it up to the next level.
Banded hook only.
All simple fishing. And the whole point of this is that anybody can give this a go.
Just don't try and fish against one of these 2.
Don't try and fish against one of these 2.
Because you will get beat.
That's the whole point. Nice simple fishing that anybody can get involved in. And a shortened format which will hopefully become more attractive to not only non-anglers but people that don't want to sit and watch 6 hours of fishing.
Just be.
And hopefully some of the comments we've had, it's even exciting people who've got no interest in fishing.
Yeah.
Just a viewing
Yeah,
experience.
the ones. Yeah, but when it tied that down with a.
This gets super exciting.
It is. It's.
If you haven't been watching, the differences tend to come if you get a Well, it's the fish you're losing, not the fish you're catching. If you get a little tangle and
Yep.
somebody can get a tangle and you lose 3 fish, don't you?
I mean, we've noticed even the replacing the pellet. I mean, Nicole seems to be able to catch 30 fish on a single pellet. I don't know.
Fishing a lasso.
I don't know how she's
Is that what
managing
she's doing?
it.
She's fishing a lasso. I did say a lasso, didn't I?
Well, technically not allowed, but
Controversial there from Sean.
Hard pellet.
Hard pellet on the hook.
yeah.
They've been fishing so well all day.
On.
So, Lee there just making the comment, the reason hardly any kids are coming into the sport is because they go down the canal and catch nothing. Then this happens.
Yeah.
It's true.
Possibly the best thing to happen to fishing in a long, long time. Spread the good word, sir.
Lee's always spreading the good word, I can tell you.
There's enough in there.
You put the
That's
kettle
a
on. I've said,
decent sized fish.
That noise.
he ain't putting the kettle on anyway. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to count fish.
What do you want there?
Just want to give everything.
Oh. Get it in the
The
net
thing is,
first
we-
time, Logan.
It is what he says about the canal. There's so many people slip through there. I've taken people fishing and they didn't catch anything. And they emptied a lake once when we took Jim's old boy, Anthony, Tracy, Jim, and there were no fish in there. And that's it. We didn't catch him. He never went again.
Well, kids have
we'll
got a
never
very
know.
kids have got a short attention span, and if they're not
Sorry,
catching
what
fish
we were talking about.
and they're not excited by it,
I've
then
got a short egg. Never mind kids.
they're not going to want to go again, are they?
Well, not catching fish is not much fun, is it?
No.
Well, not only that, when you look at all the kit, you could spend thousands on kit, and people haven't got access to thousands of pounds to spend it on kit, have they?
No, we
If
just-
you look at this is about as bare basic and as simple as it comes, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't
It really
even
is.
you don't actually even need a seat box, do you? You could you could sit on a Shakespeare box. What are they? 30 quid still? Can you still get them?
Sit on a deck chair, can't
Yeah.
The
sit on a
legendary Shakespeare.
Shakespeare box.
you? You don't need pole rollers. You don't need anything all like that. This is about as simple as it gets, and quite frankly, it's been really exciting watching it all day long.
Well, again, I spoke with Jeff here, and what I wanted to do was, and I will do, is get some starter type kits put together. Again, something talking with Ian at Nitro, and I'm hoping that we're going to come up with some sort of package or something that we can, a starter kit. And
Well, hopefully Ian's watching today because
well, he will be at some stage.
yeah, because if he sees this, he might be a bit
all over it like a cheap suit,
yeah. Like you say,
like my jacket.
we want a starter kit with a decent quality top kit. There's no point having rubbish, is there? Because they're easy enough to snap as it is.
Yeah, but there's no reason why they shouldn't be 20 quid a piece at the most, is there?
No,
and
there
still
isn't.
making money on
And
it.
this is what Nitro was saying to us yesterday, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Good quality gear that's affordable. And that's what we need.
Yeah.
And
And I reckon for 150 quid we can provide a nice tackle box, side tray, platform, couple of top kits, landing at handle, no problem whatsoever. Anyway, we don't want to make money. We want we want people to join in. That wants to be like a cost price item that, you know, sprat to catch a mackerel.
yeah.
You'll excuse it, but a sprat to catch a sack full of carp. But we're working on these things. There's lots of people working on it. I keep saying that the future looks bad for fishing, but it doesn't actually. It looks really good.
not,
because
not, not when you're watching these guys, it don't.
no. I know
there
there's
are
lots of people working on improving. We
Yeah.
need new blurs.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop. It doesn't hurt to not stop banging that drum, does it?
No, absolutely not. No, because otherwise you can spot on, right?
There's no need to stop banging that drum.
Drum.
We're going to keep banging that drum. We want to do more. And listen, we want to make watchable fishing. We want to make fishing watchable. We want to bring the money that comes with television into fishing to be able to give sponsored anglers an opportunity to be professional anglers, whereby they haven't got to have another job. We want kids to come into the sport and think, I want to be a professional angler, you know?
It needs to be sexy again, don't it? Not so
Yeah.
much at school, but it needs to be something that people want to take part in. It needs to be so these can show their mates at school and what have you, and they go, well, that looks like fun, and I can see why you do it now.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to convey to people, isn't it, what fishing's all about, unless you...
And all the brands, they've got the kit right, haven't they? I mean, it's not like the kit don't look good, does it? It's they're all coming out with the, you know.
Yeah, the fact that it is expensive and there are lots and all that, but that shouldn't be a negative, because as long as you don't have to buy it to start with, it's nice to be able to get nice kit. There's now, you know, I don't want to bang that drum about, you know, oh, it's too expensive and all this, that,
No, but
because it's nice.
when you say about looking good, you know, looking attractive as well, and these styles of events, short formats, you know, there's no reason why fishing can't evolve with the times, is there?
Well, let's put it this way as well. You could probably get a decent starter kit to do exactly what we're watching now for less than an Xbox. And your kids getting out.
How many kids have got one of them?
And your
or a
kids are getting out in the fresh air.
Yeah, or a Nintendo, or yeah, definitely.
But we want them here, so we want to set up at the Jansen's and other fits so people can come in and hire, like a municipal golf course, set of clubs, a couple of sets where just, there you go, somebody shows it. Hey, there's not much to show you what to do, is it? We'll run some tutorials, can't we? You know what I mean?
Well, like you say, Steve, your grandchildren have been here today fishing off to the other side of the lake, haven't they?
Yeah, and I took them one lesson last year.
You've given them a top kit and a landing net, and they've gone round there and they've caught themselves some fish. We've shown them how to hook them, and they've just been happily sat round there doing that all day, haven't they?
Well, Erin's been knocking them out. How old are you, Erin? 12? She's been knocking them out to her heart's content.
Do you know how old Nicole is? Just out of...
Yes, I do. She's 18. 18 going on 50. She's made me feel older today.
Having watched her fishing to
She's just,
fish back.
She's just insane.
That sticks out. She's a phenomenal talent, and I don't know if she's sponsored, but she should be.
Well, let's be fair about this as well. I don't make a big point of it because I know Logan don't.
Most
Logan's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And when he sat on that box,
Yeah.
he ain't in no wheelchair. I can tell you, mate. He's on it.
He's pulled fish out of this pond as quick as anybody else.
He's as able-bodied as any of the others once he's on that seat box.
And why shouldn't he have the opportunity to be a professional angler?
Exactly.
A paid professional angler.
Especially with venues like this as well, because it's accessibility, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get him fishing the river, are you? Let's put it that way.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to stop him doing anything.
Well, he probably would do, to be fair, wouldn't he? But you know what I mean. It's places like this provide the opportunity, don't they?
Yep. I know Jeff's really pleased about the way things have gone. He had a certain degree of trepidation, as people would. I did, even if I'm honest. You do, you worry. But he's really keen to have some more events. So if anybody wants to, we can make them happen. Nice red kite in the background there. And of course, other fisheries, if you think you've got somewhere like this, you know, I've been saying you need to build yourself a stock pond, a donut type lake to suit this, and we can come and feed your fish and have a competition, and you can move them on. Happy days.
What's the timer on, Mike?
So we're just over 12 minutes into this match, and
so Nicole's on for breaking our record. Then she's not going to let it lie, is she?
She's been holding back, she's been pacing herself. Listen,
we will obviously get these scores checked. I don't think I've missed anything, but there are distractions around me, so
even just trying to commentate and watch is
But what I will say while we're here, because I will forget, massive thank you to those that have helped. We've got parents there that of course have helped and all that, but Simon Spinks
has been here all day volunteering,
they're
Wally Wall
refereeing
boys
now, and they've done a brilliant job. Always rely on Wally and Simon, they're brilliant. I won't have a bad word said about people from Lincolnshire or Spalding.
And even Jeff at the last minute bring a load of sandwiches round for us.
Yeah, load of sandwiches.
Epic.
Host, yeah. And I spent last night in a bed and breakfast up the road belonging to Don Masson, who used to play for Scotland. There you go.
We'll carry that story around with him for a while.
Yeah, I wish I'd waited on for him to meet me in the morning.
Winners getting cash prizes today, Carl.
What's that?
There'll be prizes for all the anglers,
Yeah,
I
well,
believe,
Mike
today.
gave me some money yesterday. Mike Babs gave me some money, and I've decided that I'm going to put that towards the prizes. So, first place is picking up 80 quid, second place 60, third and fourth we're not going to split them, have a playoff, so they'll share 70 quid between them, and the other four are all going to get 20 quid for the trouble. So it pays as well, this fishing, like.
Well,
people to know that they can win a few quid doing
and they haven't paid anything for bait today, have they? Or a day
No,
ticket,
that's all been
no peg
donated.
fee or anything like that. So
Yeah, it don't always happen like that.
no, if you fish in a general fishing match, you expect to pay your peg fee and you expect to pay for your bait, don't
Well,
you?
you do, but our expectations need to change. We need sponsors and that are putting these things forward to show off their wares. Matrix ought to be paying that, aren't they, for Nicole at the moment, don't you think? You know what I mean? We're putting their name up. Get your hands in your pockets now.
You sound like Bob Geldof.
Yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, because I'm getting a little bit annoyed.
No, I don't think the tackle companies are going
I
to
do
change
sound
their
like
way,
Bob
are
Geldof. I
they?
used to hate him as well.
Yeah.
Well,
He used to bang. Oh.
do turn into what you. So Carl's there just says he hopes Nicole smashes the 50 mark.
Yeah.
Will people from Lincolnshire have an advantage because they have an extra finger on each hand? I don't think you can say that, Lee. Richard Robinson, Jeff and Linda are good uns, without question. That should have been one of them I should have read then said out loud. Not read out loud and then
Hey, you're coming from somebody from the Black Country. Hey? Awesome.
Well, we're coming up to the halfway stage. No, we've just gone over the halfway stage.
But she is.
So
she's on for the 50 mark.
She's on for the 50 mark, I reckon. We'll get confirmation from the. Yes, I've got 27. Yep. And Ty.
17.
I've got my 19. Have I gone too far? Have I? I might have gone too far with Ty. 17.
Minute though, it's
We will get it professionally adjudicated at the end.
They
No,
are the professional adjudicators.
You're certainly the
I've
best
got my numbers
angler I've
wrong.
seen with a Matrix jacket on anyway. Absolutely.
mate, I'm not coming again.
It's great, isn't it? Ding bong. Yeah.
I just gone a bit quiet there.
his swim's died now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know
There
whether
must
he's
be loads
changed
of people
rigs
on there.
or.
There must because I hear lots of chat on social media from people saying how we've got to improve with speed fishing and smaller matches, all this. Hear all the chat and all that, you know what I mean? So let's get them comments. Keep them coming, lads. It weren't your idea, really, was it? Anyway, hey, keep it coming. It's all very well paying lip service to things, but you need to actually get off your backside and do stuff.
Well,
Sir Bob.
Sir Bob, yeah.
Well, no, it's right, isn't it? You know, there's lots of people hanging on saying the right stuff because it's the right thing to say, but they're not really. They're just feathering their own nests, aren't they?
Well, this one's hanging on for Nicole, whether it's a
That's a
slightly
foul looker, but she's got it in the net.
frothy.
It counts. Ty
Logan.
there, putting another one in the
Yeah,
net.
Ty,
He's
sorry.
managed to pull a fish back there whilst Nicole was struggling with that one. Both fishing very different approaches, I think.
Don't forget, of course, with our new radio station show with Leicester and the Feel Good Radio Light, we're still looking for guests on a regular basis. If you've got something to say, something to talk about,
Oh, we're going to try and get the winner of today's event on there as well, aren't we, Steve?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Get them on the
But they
radio
will be if
show.
they want to appear, absolutely.
yeah
We
as, long
want
as
guests.
they want to appear, they can. Oh, and of course Leicester, but I'm sure he won't object.
No.
She makes sure that rig is perfect, doesn't she?
I think it just wrapped over itself that
Oh,
time,
yeah.
actually. But yeah, no, that's one thing we have noticed. Nicole does check her rig, and she's very quick about doing it.
Yeah.
She's very efficient.
Hey?
It's frightening how quick she can
Great,
unhook
isn't it?
fish.
It's absolutely great.
It's frightening how quick she can unhook fish. He says, and now I've jinxed it and she'll struggle. And she has got a particularly difficult fish there. But no, she's when she's in her rhythm, crikey. But,
Oh, also pleased that everybody stopped on as well to watch the final.
Yeah,
all the
everybody
other
stopped on, as we
parents
said.
Are you going to stay live and we'll just crack on with the presentation straight away, or are we going to have a short break? And...
We'll have a short break and
Yeah.
maybe just do pictures or something. We'll sort it out though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll know at the end of this who the winner is either way, won't we? So
We will, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
you're right.
and we've told them what the prizes are as well, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to hang around rattling on. We've done all. That's the beauty of this. We've done everything we need to say as such, haven't we? It's
Yeah.
these people want to get on the road. I do everything. Once we've packed up.
it's been such a wonderful day, trying a different format for match fishing.
Had a busy
And,
weekend, didn't we? I think.
Hopefully that will raise a few eyebrows. And,
It basically shows everybody what match fishing is about on a different level to other things, but to me it gives a picture of what it entails. Normally we put them in keep nets and weigh them.
So Dave Allen there just saying, you guys are fantastic, thank you very much Dave, doing so much to promote fishing and getting youngsters involved. Nicole is something else, the fishing sandy shore. It says,
Just tell Dave he was one of my favourite comedians as well.
the time it took me to read that, Nicole's caught another fish. That's where you cannot get distracted at all. But I do want to keep telling
Do you want me to read the comments?
reading everything. I don't think you've got the eyesight. But yeah, go for it.
While you keep an eye.
I'll keep an eye on the numbers.
Lester Jones chatting with Kelly, her mum, about getting Nicole on as a guest on the Feel Good Fishing Show this Saturday, along with another lady angler, Emily Mayer. Yeah. So Lester Jones has already been on the phone to Nicole's
Kelly.
mum.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's managed
He's a
that.
busy lad, he's our
Yeah.
Lester. Can't afford to do all
Barry
with Lester on the
Sneath,
case.
amazing to watch. Thanks, Carl Straw. I think a few stubborn fish have prevented the 50. Yeah, you get the odd foul looker or a bigger fish. Takes a bit longer to get in on this light gear because they are using light elastic.
You get the odd foul looker as
Yeah,
well. That's as Lee's just pointed out.
Yeah.
It's part and parcel of the beast.
Well, when you've got that many fish in your peg, it's nigh on impossible not to foul look a fish on a banded rig sort of thing. Your hook's continually exposed, isn't it?
All this, and we could have stopped at Woodlands and had a carvery.
Oh, wrong one. I should have gone there. You and your food, Steve.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't have wanted to have missed this.
I wouldn't, I'm joking, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted to
It'd be
have
handy
missed
if the
this.
carvery was just there, wouldn't it, at dinner
Yeah.
time, eh? Get Craig to get one of his lakes filled up with these as well, then, eh?
Quick,
Good to travel all over the
net
country doing it,
change.
wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On a... Who knows what'll happen.
So
Good
one of
lad,
their,
we've got some good
one of the
helpers
assistants,
there.
yeah, one of the helpers on standby there. We've got a fish with its barb caught in the net. He's going to make sure that gets returned safely to the lake.
Yeah, because fish welfare is a big priority.
Yeah, we don't want our young anglers to get too distracted with having to sort stuff like that out.
Not in
No.
a grand final, eh?
and like you say, on a normal pleasure session, it wouldn't be an issue. You can take your time and make sure it's done properly. But when you're speed fishing, you don't want the angler to be doing that. So if a helper can do it,
We need better nets, don't we? We need something more, you know, a little bit.
Yeah, the fine mesh obviously lends itself to that happening potentially with the fish. But we said about the bigger mesh
Yeah, but we
nets,
need
but then
even
that lends
finer
itself to
mesh.
damage. That lends itself to damaging hook
No, we
bands,
need
as Alex
even-
Haynes pointed out earlier on.
yeah.
But there are the real large ones. I don't think that would be so much of an issue. But
To be honest with you, do you actually need a mesh? What about more of a plastic material with a hole in the bottom so the water drains fairly quickly? So you need minimum amount of stuff for the fins to be able to go through, don't you?
Yeah.
But you've got to release the water, otherwise you'll be scooping up buckets of water.
I don't know whether I ought to read that comment. Do you, Mike?
I wasn't reading them to not get distracted.
Richard Robertson says the gap in just 5 miles up the road towards Grantham, all day carvery, Steve. Dropping on the way home.
Oh, right, so he's dropping on the way
The
home.
gap in.
Yeah.
And Lee's comment as well.
Lee Woodhouse, this could be the biggest surprise in match fishing. Not how many they have caught, but the fact that they've kept me out of the pub on a Sunday afternoon.
The hot house.
Why don't you get down there and get them to put it on the TV in the pub?
Yeah. Oh no! Well, no, we want.
He's a recovering alcoholic. Recovering from last night. Get me out the pub. Brilliant.
Well, we want it to go on the TV. We want it to go on the TV, well, and yeah, play it on YouTube.
We want lots of live fishing, don't we? We want everybody to know what a cracking sport it is, and always has been.
Get yourself a Chromecast. I don't know if I've counted them twice, but
Decent when Nicole's just
Well,
put it on the television.
Nicole certainly built a bit of a lead up in this final. I don't think there was any doubt the way she's been fishing
Unassailable
today.
lead, I think, really.
mean, she's just been in a different class, hasn't she? She's
what's Ty, I know, he's got
different
better and
gravy,
better,
this
he's
girl.
upped his game.
Yeah, he's definitely upped his game. They've been sort of pushing into the 30s now, high 30s, low 40s since last round, I think. So they've definitely figured this out as they've gone through the day. They know exactly what they're doing.
How long we got left, Mike?
So we've got a little over 5 minutes to go.
Brilliant. I'm glad it's been received well. I am, because it's all very well with head-to-heads that we do, the blokes and all this, that, but it's good to see that people are enjoying.
Yeah. Can I have number confirmation, please?
Well, a brand new format as well,
Sorry?
Steve. No one's seen this before.
No,
Sorry?
that's right.
40. I've got one too many for.
And there'll still be some naysayers or whatever, but we don't care.
So yeah, I've got one too
You
many
need them.
for.
You need somebody to take your hatred out on it.
He seems to have a lot of it just lately, but I'm not going to go into that now because this is a happy occasion.
Happy hour.
Lee, trust me, the next time you do this, it'll be on the pub in the telly, whether they want it on or not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're not missing 2 days in the booth.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself a telly on with some fishing on it, else I'm not coming in.
Well, we're just grateful this has been received the way it has been. Lots of positive feedback from everybody at the end of the day. So,
But that would be good, wouldn't it? If afterwards, get this on regular TV and stuff on the screen. It's going to happen.
Still on, it'd be on there,
Dickie
wouldn't
Davis.
it? It'd be on straight after the wrestling.
In the Speedway.
Well, at least it's nice to hear you two talk about something other than cricket.
Well, it's taking the edge off us losing to that scum.
Oh, dear Steve.
Did we lose?
43 runs. Unbelievable, isn't it?
No.
We've had an absolute masterclass here today by some incredibly talented young anglers, and the focus should all be on them at this moment because they have put on such a show for us, such a spectacle. They have, honest to God, I wouldn't have wanted to have fished against them because I wouldn't have done anywhere near. I wouldn't have done any good.
To see you fish.
Yeah, you'd have loved to have seen me get a hiding off every single one of them, wouldn't you? But,
how much do you want for that browning sphere?
give
Well,
it away.
it's barely caught a fish,
Fish
Steve.
on it. Yeah.
No, these they've been absolutely brilliant.
They have.
You know, we have the ideas, but they don't. We come up with something. It's guys like this that have made the idea into a reality, and we couldn't have asked for anything else today. They've been absolutely brilliant, and we just want to make sure that everybody knows that the true stars of the show today. And a big thank you, obviously,
And Jeff
to
and Linda as
Jeff
well,
and Linda.
absolutely.
Yeah, that was my next
Yeah, I
sentence,
know.
Steve.
Yeah. I know. I saw you.
Jeff and Linda are here at Jansen's who
Yeah, we're all
have facilitated
pretty
this
united in
whole
that.
event. It's been absolutely brilliant. We've really enjoyed it. My voice is shot to pieces.
Every cloud's got a silver lining.
I don't even know where I am
Carly
on
will
the
be
fish
pleased
count.
about.
I don't know if I counted them fish or not. I don't know. But we will. I don't think it's going to make a difference at the end, and we will get confirmation when we speak to the judges who are watching each of the anglers.
And of course,
But,
if you fancy it here, like I said earlier, there's some lovely glamping pods out the back there that you can do.
There is, yeah.
Lovely
Day
location,
tickets
bit of fishing.
available.
Yeah.
Bring your kids down
Yeah,
here.
me and Sean stayed in one of the glamping pods, and yeah, I've got to
In the
say,
same bag.
yeah, not in the same.
Different pods, thank
Oh,
You
you.
have
right.
to take the tone down, Steve, don't you? Just under 2 minutes to go.
Well,
And,
at least we know hot tub. He weren't trying to get us in the hot tub all night.
just under 2 minutes to go, and I think we know already that Nicole is going to be crowned F30 2023 champion. Yeah, she has put up an absolute masterclass today. For everybody watching, she's been the one to beat, and everybody knows it. She's done so well. We'll get final confirmation of her score as soon as we've called the all out. I've got it at 45, 31, 32. Yeah, she's a machine. Look at how well she's catching. Yeah, when she gets that rhythm in, absolutely brilliant. You know, she's slapping that rig
She
in.
probably hasn't quite got time to break her record.
I don't even know. I might not have the numbers right there, so
okay.
she might just well have. She's not going to be a million miles.
How long we got left? That's one on.
Well, there's just under a minute to go.
And the best thing is when they all sign the disclaimer at the beginning, like none of them actually realise that they're now under contract to Steve Duck's angling promotions. So you can get that Matrix jacket off and right to it.
20% of all future earnings.
Oh, brilliant. I might have missed one as well, so she might be up to 48, but we've got 30 seconds.
Okay.
And yeah, and a big round of applause should follow for all the competitors as well.
For everybody, you guys have done a brilliant job. It's been a cracking weekend.
Is she going to be able to get it back in?
How long? How long?
She's got 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Let's break the record.
8,
10,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
Yes! Well done.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that.
Fish on.
Yeah, she's got it. She's
She
got
knows
it.
it.
Can we have
She's okay, get in there.
final confirmation of the numbers?
I'll do Ty first.
Ty is?
Ty has finished with 35 fish.
Oh, I was a couple short on Ty.
The record with 50 fish.
50. I thought I'd
She's
missed
done
one.
it. She has done it.
50 fish in
half an
30
hour.
minutes. Can you believe that? And that has been working towards
for the last
that.
few hours, yeah, actually.
She's been working towards that all day. Well, guys, honest to God, I hope you've enjoyed that. It was something
50,
completely different, a total change to the format of angling. And if you've enjoyed it, spread the good word and go and tell everybody what we've been doing. We'll have an official presentation. There will be some pictures on the Facebook page, but for the moment, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Until we're back.